Once upon a time, there was a housewife who was a mediocre homemaker and a mediocre cook. So she started her own home show.
Hi, welcome to the Home Show. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make restaurant-style queso. Actually, this is a recipe that my uncle gave to me that he got from El Paso, Texas. There'll be a lot of cheese. I'm going to melt some butter. Yes, real butter. You know, the real stuff from a cow. You know, my brother used to actually eat butter as a child. But I'm just going to put some pats of butter in here, okay? And spread it around. And I'm going to start my... And I've already diced up some onions. I used a half an onion. You can use more, you can use less, but I took a really big yellow onion and I'm using half. I'm going to let the butter start melting. I'm going to put all this in there. All right. Yum, onions and butter. Okay, I'm gonna saute these onions until they're clear. Then I'm going to add minced garlic. I don't want to put the garlic in until the end because if you put the garlic in at the beginning, it'll brown and it'll burn. So you only want to do garlic to get the flavor. You just want to like put garlic in and let the flavor infuse, and then you want to be done with all the high heat. If you try somebody's recipe and it doesn't turn out like you think it should, it's probably because maybe they put a little extra this or a little less of that. They don't really tell you that, so don't feel bad. You have like a sense to you. You know, you go, feels like it needs more butter. Got a lot of butter in there. Remember how I told you that stirring is the magic of cooking? Well, it is, you know. Don't just stick it in there and go, da, 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 I'm done. No one appreciates that. Put some love into it. Stir it a little bit. I'm actually out of spoon, so I'm going to use a grapefruit spoon. We're going to take a grapefruit spoon, and I'm going to put 2 because I already know that I like 2 in it. And if you're really a big garlic fan, then you know what? Put a little more. Garlic is so healthy. And of course, you want to have a lot of garlic, and then you want to kiss a lot of people because garlic kisses are so yummy. I'm going to use 2 cans of diced green chilies. All right? Do not drain, just dump them in. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you have to really coax them to come out because they don't know what's next. I'm going to turn my heat back up again. So I'm going to start sauteing those. And now it's starting to look like that. I've got a can of Mexican stewed tomatoes. See, look at here. They're cut up a little bit, but they're kind of big. I'm going to cut them up a little more. Take my spatula and start looking like that. So medium simmer is it's kind of bubbling a little bit. So it's like, oh, I'm kind of happy, but I'm not freaking out and jumping over the fence, okay? You just want medium happy, cheerful, jump roping. That's what's going on in here. Take a look. See? And I'm about to start cutting up some cheese. And I want to turn it down. I think they've gotten too happy in here, too jumpy, and I'm going to turn it to a low happy. Just happen. And I think I'm going to use 1 for now. You want to cube it. So cubing it is just slicing it. Make some pretty big slices in there. And I'm going to start putting those in there. I'm going to do a lot of what my grandmother called folding. I'm going to fold all the cheese. Okay, while this is simmering on very low, I want you to follow me to my garden because the next thing we're going to put in here is cilantro. So I'm going to grab my clippers here. It's beautiful. You are beautiful. This is some of the newest right here, so I'm going to stay away from that. This is my first time to ever grow cilantro. And it smells even better than the grocery store. Let's go back in, wash this off, and put garden fresh cilantro into our queso. All right, so the cilantro's ready. And if you do it on a cutting board, you can just slide it right off. So I'm taking evaporated milk. I'm just going to make 2 punches in it with my bottle opener. And I'm going to see what I think. See, that's about what it should look like. See that? Now, that's about half. I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner back on. Mix it up. This thins it out, gives it that real thin kind of dippy sort of texture. Oh, got to get some really good tortilla chips. You can do several ways when you serve it. You can put it in a bowl in the center and just let everyone have their chips and like dip. But you can also take a smaller bowl, little bowls like this or even smaller, and you can give everybody their own individual bowl, and so they can dip and there's no possibility of double dipping. Oh, no double dipping. Okay, so I kind of like to do that. Give everybody a small bowl. Some people though like to have all their chips put on the plate and then drizzle queso on top. I love that method. So, and then the chips get sort of drowned in the queso and they soften up a little bit. You know, I have to try this, right? So I'm gonna get a chip. Just take your chip, kind of stir your thing in there, drizzle it on. It's perfect. That's restaurant style queso. Thank you so much for watching the home show today. I'll see you next time. Happy cooking and happy eating.